Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines 2. Today, we are going to be going over this high resource cost, and I've been looking through all of these just to try to figure out what's causing the high resource cost. And the thing that I'm noticing is that a lot of them are metal ore in which that they are looking for. Pretty much every single one of them requires metal ore whenever you look into these buildings. So, what I was thinking of doing was setting up a metal ore place that we can go ahead and have the specialized industry. So, that's the ore mining, and that stuff is all up in these hills. I think the easiest way for me to go about it would be basing it off of this road here to hit the mountains. And just see if there's anything like that, or we can hit off of this road here and have this, and maybe even like the trains can connect into it and stuff to transport it. I am just thinking about future endeavors of where we would probably want to be with this stuff. There's also this area over here on the side of the map. I'm not sure how I want to use this sort of stuff because there's like little lakes and everything. We don't really want to pollute them, but we do need some ore. Looks like there's just a little sliver of it right there too. I'm thinking that the best part is going to be this area here. So let's go ahead and see what we can create out of this. We'll buy like that area there. Not sure if I truly need these. I need more of that. Okay. So, first thing that we need to do is make a exit off onto this area over here. So we are going to pull the highway. Maybe we can add intersection in. Could we add one of these here, or would that just not work? Why is it spinning? Okay, it's done rotating now. So these are all clearance issues here that we're running through. Slope too steep. This is a teardrop roundabout. Sometimes this stuff just doesn't want to rotate. Like if I were to put that right in here. See, the only issue is that this separates into a 2-lane there. This goes around this way. This has the exit and stuff here. We could put that intersection, one of those intersections right here. So if I got something like this, no, something like this would probably work the best. Something like right here. I think that would work the best. I don't think we need anything. I mean, we could always do the normal. Oh, that's just gonna rotate over and over. We could definitely do this. Okay, let's see about... Is that big enough for this to sit in here? No. I got that stuck. I was watching The Office, and that was the closing time and announcement thing. There we go. We'll set that in there, and then this is already, I think, the road that I already messed with. But we will take the 3-lane, we will dual this up, and then we will... Okay, is there a reason why that doesn't want a 180? Oh my. Okay, that should fix in there nicely. And then this needs to form into a 4-lane two-way road right here. I do not need that. And we are going to make this go. I don't know if we want it to go up and over. And I don't know if I want this to be a highway or not. Because, like, do we connect it like that and then have it swoop over? Like, this is pretty... It's pretty dumb if we have it do that. I'm thinking we're going to do something different here. We're going to slope the terrain. We're going to put that down to like 15. Maybe 25. And let's take... Oh no, we're just going to shift it upwards, just like... right to there. Right to there. And then we'll soften this so it gets all filled in the way I would like it to be. Almost like a smooth surface sort of thing. But that should give us enough clearance to go from that side to this side. So now we'll take a normal, medium, 4-lane, two-lane road, and we'll bring it to here. And then this will actually get curved. And then dropped back down. As such. Awesome. Okay, so that's situated like that, and then we need to figure out where our ore spots are going to be sitting. So let's do the ore mining. Now, mind you, we don't need these to be... Which side is that? That will be that side that needs connected. We need to see how we want this here. I know that there's going to have to be a train station over here somewhere, or over here. I would like it over here. Basically, we're just gonna... Oh yeah, that's not what I was looking for. Let's get that out of there. Okay. Let's try this again. We would set this bad boy like right here. And maybe this one right here. And maybe this one like right here. Okay, that's not what I was looking at. Try that again. Okay, so now we're going to use the anarchy tool. And the reason for it is because I want to use as many of these resources as possible. We'll go to there. And then we'll probably keep that away from the track just for the point of don't want it to have issues. So we will okay. Did that just okay. I need to do that stuff whenever I first place it. I guess we'll do like one right here. We don't need them like up above. We'll really get the zone on this one. And I know there we go. Then we'll fit one more like right here. Always up the side of the mountain. Harvestable resources. Okay. So we got this little section here. I know that people are probably going to say, well, this isn't realistic because you use the anarchy tool. But if I didn't use the anarchy tool, I would have these spread all out, all over the whole place here. And that would cause a lot of issues, I believe. I'm trying to think of where would I put this cargo port here. So we would take the train station. That's just a depot. I need a cargo terminal. Medium train coal yard. I don't want coal. Cargo train terminal, train station, station. Oil yard unelectrified. Coal, oil, and minerals. Okay. This station does not have electrified tracks. Okay, how do I want to... Would this just fit right here? Or do I want to do it more down this way? That's starting to overlap. I think that's going to be... you can't do it there. It's going to have to be on this side of the tracks. No, let's not delete that. Let's just move this. It's just going to have to go like right there. And then this is going to have just a 2-lane road coming off of it. Awesome. And then we'll connect these train tracks into this. So let's take this and extend these out. We're going to take this one though and curve it right away. Okay, so we get connected in on that. And then we get connected in on that as well. That messed that up completely. Let's see if we can lower that terrain. That should be, I don't know, that's annoying me that it's doing that. No, I need to stop saying that. There we go, we got that connected in now. That looks a little bit better than it did before. But what we're also missing is electricity. And we need to take this highway section here and drop this into our roadway. Awesome. So that's connected into there now. And then we'll have to take our piping and stem this out here. It's still wild to me that I have complete like water trade and everything going on. Sewage treatment isn't doing too good. We're about to run out on that. And power production we're still exporting. I mean, I guess we really haven't added a lot of stuff into the city. I guess this had power lines underneath it before. Does that give enough power transit to power that? I'm going to say it. Oh, probably not, because that's not even connected itself. So there's that goes to there. And that goes over to there. Did that that seriously has enough power to do that? Okay, whatever it says. Oh my god, is that plane gonna, where'd it go? I thought that plane was gonna crash. Oh, it's because they were really close to me. Okay, my bad. Didn't think that that's what was going on. So we got this over here. I knew it was going to look crazy once we placed it down because it's like mountainside and everything. And I mean, I guess it has its own little depot and stuff over here. But like, there's really no. I wonder if we can build some. Like, if we just do some industry buildings over here. But I don't think there's a way to just say like, hey. Yeah, that's just ore mining. Like, you can't facilitate them to build certain things, can we? Let's see. If we just draw this square here. Okay. And then, oh no, this is a specialized industry area tool. Oh no, that's for this. Okay. Surface area, okay. So now we come into Shepherd Heights, and, well, why am I acting like I don't know what I'm doing here? Probably because I feel like I don't. We got policies, but there's more policies than just that. So not there, not there, not there. No, that's underground, that's overground. That's this, that's that, that's doing the thing, that's doing the other thing. I feel like there's a lot more policies than this. What do I feel like they're... Production... Services, taxation, loans, budget. Not there. City services. City statistics. Oh, yeah. That's just all the transport routes and stuff. Maybe it is in here. And maybe I'm just dumb. Building level comfortable. Is that really the only policies that we have that we're able to go through? Am I thinking of something else? Milestones, achievements. I thought there was a ton of different policies that we could. Event journal, followed citizens. Okay. Guess not. I apologize for that inconvenience there. I feel very dumb. I thought that there was a specialty thing where you could do specializations on what different services could be built around this area. But I guess we'll get some industry buildings over here. And I still don't know. Still doesn't feel like it's running 3 times the speed. I feel like they slowed that down. So, not entirely sure. But hopefully that, not enough customers is still a rough thing that we're getting and stuff. But hopefully this will situate the stuff that we're having going on over there. Because I know it's far away. Oh, all of them are gone. Okay. Oh, I probably need a depot as well. I can't just throw this down and expect it to work. I have to do paths as well. But I need a depot. And I guess that's like the only place right there to put another depot. I just feel like there's way too many train depots in the city. Just build that like that, and then the train depot will sit up here. Long depot, those are facing out the wrong way. Everything just faces out the wrong way. This is probably the only one that's going to work. That's a train station, that's why. It's not a depot. That's a rail yard. That thing's gigantic. This is probably the one that's going to work the best. So let's put this bad boy. I don't think I want to put it there. I would like it if I could just set it like this. I mean, honestly, I can. Right to there. And then that can... Okay, so that has that now. But now we need to... unelectrified. I just don't know how many... There's that track that would come out that way. But like this train track here goes completely underground. So it's like, do you flip-flop that like that? And then just have this... Oh, go on. This track can come out this side. Okay, hopefully that works out. And we need some cargo here. So let's scroll the whole ways down. Make sure we are going to the right spot. We'll take that out there. And then we will have this move into here. And we'll also have this one transport down to that second lane there, because that second lane doesn't have as much traffic going to it. And hopefully that works out. It's going to say no vehicles. How? There's literally a train sitting right there, and there's a depot right here. So I don't know how there's any issues getting anything to anywhere. And then I guess we should just grid this out a little bit. If we have industry going on over here already. Just take this out here. Oh, no. Just straight. That is not straight there. Okay, let's try this again. And then we'll go 90-90 on it. Awesome. 90-90, piece that piece in. And can we continue with this up to here? 90-90. Convert that over. And then just that guy down to there. Awesome. So it gives us some more area and we can get some more industry going on over here. Now I'm thinking about it, with all this industry over here, we probably just should have put a normal train station here and not just had it deal with the train cars for the ore in the coal. But we'll see what occurs out of it. We'll see if this whole section here falls apart. Just a little industry area that we got put together here with the train rail yards and the ore mining. And that instantly fixed our issues that we were having over here with procurement of goods. And hopefully this train station keeps working here. This is going alright, I guess. Wonder if this has to be a... This is very weird of how they're... Like, they have to wait until the other one's completely in and then they turn in. But they're all coming out on that side, correct? They all drive through. Okay, so this can technically be a one-way street. So we need to take that and do that. I understand that it's a dead end, but I truly don't think it matters if it's a dead end. A little weird. Okay. So we got the ore mining. That looks crazy from over here. And wonder if there's... What's this store? Ore storage. Yep. Okay, so that's storing things correctly. This is having a hell of a time to filter this through. This is one of the things that I don't like. This is a 3-lane asymmetric. This is a port. This is a 2-lane port gate road. This is a 2-lane both ways road. Why can't we have like a 4-lane 2 ways road? Because now this has to be... You can't upgrade that to 4 lanes. Can't. The only thing that I could possibly think of doing is taking this 3-lane asymmetrical and I don't know what happens if maybe that clears things up a little bit more. It's just weird because like there's not really lane markings and stuff, so it freaks me out. I don't know what's going on. And I think we need to dial this in and stuff, and we'll deal with this at a later point. But we got our ore situated. We fixed our cost of goods being too high, and I think that will be awesome. And apparently there's just already a traffic jam over here. How awesome. Look at that. How is there this much traffic? Should this just be a roundabout? I mean, it's the only thing that's here. Should this just be a roundabout? Oh, there's a traffic light right here. I just now noticed that there's a damn traffic light right here. We do not need a traffic light there. We also do not need people walking across the street. This is an industry area. There shouldn't really be anybody walking across the street. Okay, dude. Get out of here. Okay, I think the roundabout fixed it up a little bit. Is that just gonna stay there? I didn't really like the way that was too far over the corner. This one is good. Okay. We got our ore mining, and hopefully this helps clear that up a little bit. It looks like it is. The roundabout's doing good here. I didn't expect this to get this much traffic to it, but I think with the new port DLC that this has just been a thing. There's just been traffic. But we got our little area here. I think that we should do this. I don't know. Does that really matter? Like if this is not, yeah. Like that's grass, we'll just leave this grass. And then we'll put down some trees. And I want it to be the full tool. And I don't want anarchy on, because I don't want things over top of things. So we'll just go ahead and place down, mine the autosave. Every time that happens, I am concerned whether or not my game's going to crash. I don't know why my game would crash, seeing as I have a computer that should not need upgraded for years to come. But this is City Skylines 2, and it really doesn't care what computer that you bought. It's still going to run that system into the ground. You just gotta sort of deal with it. Okay, we got some trees and stuff up in here. And that area seems to be situated. So we will just come down here like this. And like, okay, so that looks like that there. But if I go in here and go to graphics and go down, because I turn this off all the time, and enable the fog, and then come back here and do this again. The picture looks so much better whenever there's fog. For some reason. Couldn't tell you. Okay. Sounds good. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys watching. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.